Hollywood star. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this look right here. I just used one palette, and if you want to know my thoughts and opinions about it, of course, stay tuned. And I used the Dominique Latte palette, which looks like this. Super pretty. So yeah, if you want to know how to do this, then just keep watching. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Dominique Latte palette. So this is what it looks like, and then it's just a white packaging. It's a little hard to tell, but it just says Dominique Latte palette. And then when you open it up, it's super pretty. These pants are kind of big too, which is really nice. So I'm super excited to create a look with this. So I already have my brows done, and I already primed my eyelids using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is going to be the Morphe N502 brush, which looks like this. It's very fluffy, and I'm going to take Vanilla Cream, which is this shade right here. And then I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Caramel, right after in the crease. So going in with Vanilla Cream first. You almost can't really see the shade. And there is a little bit of fallout in the pan, not too much, I guess, which is good. It's more of a like pale yellow, I guess. I'll show you guys how the pan looks. Let's see if you guys can see that. Maybe it's hard to tell. Maybe I'll show you guys with different colors so you can see how much kickback it has. But now I'm going to go in with that same brush, dipping into Caramel. And adding that to the crease just to warm it up a bit. So far these colors are blending really nicely. I'm curious to see how the dark colors blend though, because usually light colors usually blend pretty well, and then once you get to the dark colors, then you're like, okay, I know what this palette is about. So I'm still going to try those out and see how they blend. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the pumpkin spice color, which is that one right there. And I'm going to get a smaller blending brush. So I'm going to use this one. This is the Morphe 412 brush. And we're going to add that to the crease just to deepen it up a bit. So going in with pumpkin spice. And I kind of always like to pick up the shade and kind of feel where my socket is and kind of start to blend there. I just like the way that looks. So it actually blends really pretty. I really like this shade. I think this is a really versatile palette as well. So you can create so many looks with this palette. And another thing that I wanted to get this palette is I remembered her mentioning that even if, let's say, you're traveling and you forget a bronzer or a highlight, you can totally use these shades for that, or a blush even. So I'm just still picking up some of that pumpkin spice, and I'm just going to be deepening up this color. Okay, so let me show you guys how much kickback is in the pan after doing both eyes with the pumpkin spice. So you can see it has a little bit, maybe like average, not too much. And it doesn't really bother me. So then I want to go ahead and just blend this out a little bit more. So I'm going to take, I keep digging into this color. Look, I just totally messed this pan up with my brush. But I'm going to dip into caramel again with the same brush, just a little bit. And I'm just going to blend these edges out a bit. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and dip into the double shot color, which is the purple shade. And I'm going to be using the same brush. And once again, I'm going to kind of feel with the socket of my eyes and start there. Because I really want to focus this in the crease and not so much on the lid. Ooh, this shade is really pigmented. Once I've concentrated the product on the crease, I'm just going to go ahead and sweep back and forth and blend the orange shades with this shade together. Alright, so now that I have the two shades, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my pumpkin spice. And I'm just going to reapply this to the crease above the purple, just so that we have a little bit more of that orange peeking through. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up a flat shader brush. So this is the AOA Studio brush. It's just a flat one. And I'm going to go ahead and go into Macchiato, which is this really pretty shimmery color right here. I'm going to try it out without any Fix Plus just to see how it works. It feels very buttery, unlike the matte shades. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. Ooh. Wow, this is so pretty. Yeah, the formula of the shimmer color is definitely different than the mattes. They feel a lot more buttery when I dip my brush in there, and they apply like if they were wet. So I'm essentially carving out my lid just using this shade. Ooh, I love this palette. It looks so pretty. I think the shimmer shade definitely made me love the palette because it's nothing like I've ever seen before, this formula. I highly recommend it. So I'm going to go into Creme Brulee, which is the next shimmery shade right here. And the same brush. Yeah, this one has like the same feeling. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right here just to kind of blend that shade. Okay, and then I think that, okay, I think I lost a little bit of the purple shade right here, so I'm going to go ahead and just reapply it. Hopefully this will come out good. Okay, and then I'm taking some of this one again and recarving it. Just so it can look nice and crisp, yes. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go into the purple shade. It's called Cold Brew. It's a very pretty, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a blue shade. So adding that to my fluffy brush and applying this to the ends. Ooh, I love the combination of these shades. Perfect. Looks so pretty. So then I think I kind of want to just leave it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face, the rest of my makeup, put some lashes on, and I'll be right back and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions about the palette. Alright you guys, so I finished putting on the rest of my face and I love the way this look came out. The palette is so creamy and so buttery. But before we finish the look, I'm going to take a small brush and add some of that macchiato shade, which is this one right there. And I'm going to add this to my inner corner. And then with that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the purple shade, which is this one right here, and add that to the lower lash line. Alright you guys, so that is the finished results. And for the lips, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing this Buxom lipstick called Violet Spark. It just looks like this. So this palette is bomb. I recommend this palette to anyone because I feel like the colors are very wearable. So you have like a bunch of colors right here, like pops of colors, and then you have a bunch of neutral colors. So the possibilities are endless and they blended beautifully. And my favorite thing ever are that the shimmers are just so creamy and so buttery. So 100% recommend this palette. I'm definitely looking forward to her new palette. I think I'm definitely gonna buy it if it's just as good as this one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, and see you next time. Bye.